Hello, everybody. Welcome to Back with Crafting with Alicia. I am Alicia, and it is Fun Friday. It is 9:45. It is, I believe, I am the last crafter tonight. Um, this is my first late night show, so I'm kind of excited about it because y'all know that I love grocery trash to treasure. Y'all know I love trash to treasure. This seat is always sliding. Uncomfortable. Okay, so you can still smell the coffee inside this can. So, my grocery trash this week was I saved a can, and we're not making a beehive. So y'all just wait. We're not making a beehive. We are going to use part of this material to go up halfway of it, but we are going to make us a birdhouse out of this is what we're going to do. So let's get busy. I do want to paint it halfway up, and this is mixed paints that I have put, I don't know, 45,000 different browns in it. Hey, Miss Glenda and Darlene. Hi, y'all. Come on in. I hope y'all have had a great Friday. I have been thinking about this since I made my appointment to do this. So I'm excited about this little craft. Let's get an old brush. Hey, Miss Tracy. Hi, Miss Penny and Nina. How are y'all? I Y'all, Joey is over there asleep. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I like this late night stuff. He's asleep. I don't have nobody. It's just me and y'all. Oh, good. I'm glad y'all had a good day. We did too. We decided that we were going to take a little ride down to the Gulf of America. Are y'all still having issues trying to say the Gulf of America? Thank y'all for fishing me out. Thank you. We're going to go to the beach tomorrow. Well, we're not on vacation just yet. We're leaving in the morning. So it's what I call mini vacations. That's what I call. It's a daycation is what it is, actually, ladies. We can't stay gone for no long time. Joey plays a guitar at our church, and so and we were gonna stay the night, but I'm afraid that after I spend all day on the beach tomorrow, that I am not gonna want to be in the sun Sunday. And I was like, and we got to talking, and we got to thinking about missing church, and we just didn't like that idea. Hey, Miss Terry and Karen, thank y'all for fishing us out. When you fish me out, you're fishing Craft Round the Clock out tonight. And if you haven't joined our group, y'all join our group because we have some amazing ladies in our group, some great crafters. And have y'all watched all day because we've had really some great crafters on today. Uh, I tried to watch what I could when I had a good enough signal. And when I was doing those videos, guys, my phone was about to croak over. I can't believe I didn't charge it. Thank you, Ivy. Hey, Miss Joni. I just cannot believe we didn't. I wanted to get this part painted because I'm going to take that material and we are going to take my glue and we're going to glue around and we're going to attach it. We had really a good time. He is such a goofball. I'm telling you, I don't know who's more of a goofball, me or him. I've never, and actually, he hadn't either. Uh, Neither of us had been down that far. That goes all the way to the Gulf. But there's no beach there. We can fish and stuff. But when he discovered that his reels were eat up with salt water, well, then, he can't. can't fish without a good reel. And the rest of our reels are catfishing. So we know that we're not fishing, we're laying up. I am so excited about this craft. So what I've been thinking is I kept on thinking, what could I use to go as the top? So I went and I already had some jute cord, but we're going to take our jute cord and it's going to come to a point, and I already have our hanger made, and the hanger is going to go right in the top of it. It'll glue all the way around it, and you'll be able to hang it, and you won't have to worry about it falling out or anything because it's going to be all the way. And I'm gonna try to have it pretty deep in there so that it doesn't take a chance of falling out. Because I want you to be able to hang this up. If you want to put it outside, put it outside. All right. So now we're gonna take my glue, and this is my Elmer's glue. So I still have a boatload of it, but this is my Elmer's all-purpose glue. And what we're gonna do is we are going to put some glue inside this, and we're going to use this bird, but we're going to paint that bird too. That was from Easter. Hello, Choose Joy. What's your first name? Hey, darling, Miss Pat. I am loving this late night stuff. Because look, I sleep late, and I get up with him at like 4 something in the morning, and then after that, I stay up until about 6:30, and then I take a nap and I sleep till about 10, which I know there's a lot of ladies that are like, wow. I um actually used to never sleep that late, ever, ever. And I bought this material. I got this material, this piece. Look how pretty that is. I got it at Walmart the other day, and it come in a little bundle. Isn't that pretty? And I love them colors. And that right there you could use from now until Christmas time. Because I think that you would be okay to use that at Christmas. All right. So now I learned this technique from one of the ladies that I watch from another country. Her name is Antonia. She does a lot of quick videos, but I do a lot of watching of her. Oh, wait, I almost got beside myself. I love watching her do her cans and her jars. I've learned a whole lot from her too, as well as Tesh. I love Tesh. And this is all-purpose glue. You can use it to do anything with. And I hadn't really thought about it, but I bet that Crafters adhesive that I use on my stencils, I bet you could use that as well to do this with. Oh, I didn't set my timer. How long have I been live if there's somebody on here that's watching the time so I can set my timer real quick? All right, let's try this real quick And we'll put the rest of our glue back in our jug. I want to dry it before we go any further. Hey, Teresa. Yes, you sure can. This would be beautiful fall colors. But I sure have been thinking about this little craft all week long. And let me tell you, that metal gets hot too. It's hot, hot. 8 minutes. Okay. So let me set this real quick. And we'll probably be able to go just a few minutes over. Because like I said, I think I'm the last crafter. But we still don't want to go over a certain time. And what we will do with this is I'm going to take and kind of slice the bottoms of it, and we'll glue that to the bottom. Can't believe you caught me again. Did Facebook get rid of the stars? I don't think so. They shouldn't, because I still see my stars up there at the top where I see where it says live. I don't think they did. But we are going to make a birdhouse out of this. Heavens to Betsy, I hope they didn't. That would be crazy. But I mean, they've gotten rid of everything else. I'm just saying. And what we will do is we're just going to slice it all the way around. It's hard to do certain things right-handed. So if I kind of look like I'm the right way, it's because I'm left-handed. So it's all backwards for everybody else. But if it wasn't for the fact that everything was, we couldn't flip it. We're not going to go over to the island tomorrow. We're just going to go lay up at the beach. I don't know about anybody else, but it's been a long 2 weeks. Mom's had a lot of appointments. Next week, we don't have any appointments, but appointments start right back up the following Monday. So next week, I got to work, and I want to go see my grandbabies. All right, so let's put this back in our glue. That's what I was wondering. It's still up there at the top. And if there's any issues, because I saw where they were saying Penny was froze a while ago, if you have to, y'all go in and go back out, or go out and come back in and see if that'll help fix it. If there is an issue, I'm hoping that we don't have any issues. Okay, I am not going to put any on the outside of it because that's, that's already wet with that glue. So we're just going to dry it real quick. I wonder why. Hey, Shireen, you're left-handed as well. Joey and I are left-handed. We have 5 children between the two of us, and none of the 5 children are left-handed. And we have 10 grandkids together, and so far, none of them are left-handed either. him and I only. We have some legs that we're going to put on this. We're going to soup this all up. And we may have to cut us a little piece of material and put it right there just to cover that up. You're left-handed as well? I like being left-handed. We're able to use both sides of our brain. And that comes in handy when you're trying to have a smart remark back to somebody. It's good to know how to use both sides of your brain. No, my mom is not left-handed. My father is not left-handed. Neither of my brothers are left-handed. None of my cousins are left-handed. My nephew now, my brother's son, his youngest son, he is left-handed. But it was my great-grandfather on my mom's side. He was left-handed. And then my mom had a first cousin, and she was left-handed. And then it was me, and then now my nephew. But it's just crazy. Like, neither one of my other brother's kids are left-handed. It's crazy. Thanks for the stars. It is absolutely really wild, to be honest. We figured surely that one of these children would have been left-handed, but nope. And I thought, well, maybe one of these grandkids would be left-handed. Nope. Thank you. Thanks, Miss Penny. I appreciate it. It is crazy. Left-handed people are the only ones in their right mind. That's why I said, we got to have a smart comeback, especially for us blonde-headed lefties, because my hair only got darker as I got older. Joey over there now, mind you, he's still blonde. uh, Bless his heart. He's such a sweet thing. He says, I'm about gray, ain't I? I said, around here. He's not gray anywhere else, y'all. Just right there. That's it. So we went to Bridge City today, and I went to that Dollar Tree over there because I thought, well, Penny talks about it so much. Let's go by that Dollar Tree. So we go by there, and I was like, well, we must be at the wrong Dollar Tree because they didn't hardly have nothing. Not what I mean, they had the jute cord and stuff, and they did have my wood pieces that I was looking for. I mean, they had what I needed, but I was really hoping to go and find like some real special deals over there. Next time I want to go back to DeRitter. DeRitter has some real good deals, and I love their Dollar Tree. See how pretty that's going to look? And we're going to take it and make us a bird nest, a bird, not a bird nest, bird house. And I hadn't made a birdhouse like this before. And I didn't think this up on, I mean, I didn't get this off of Pinterest. I actually thought this up on my own. Because when I get grocery trash, I really go to thinking about what I'm going to do. Hey, Cindy, you're new. Where's my bell? There it is. Welcome. Hi, Catherine. Us lefties. Yeah, we got to sit at the corner. Oh, I can do a lot of stuff with my right hand. Like, I wash dishes with my right hand. I don't do it with my left. I'm everything, like my dishwater has to be in the left sink, but I wash with my right hand. I rinse them and then put them in the dish drainer. I'm telling y'all, I'm weird. Oh goodness, always have been. And my brothers, they sure didn't let me forget it neither. And we had this one friend that always said that. He said, that box has done soaked into your brain, has it? I said, sucker, are you right? Oh, because I used to dye it too. I'd go get the highlighting, get it frosted. But it was funny. He'd tell me the box had done soaked into my brain. I didn't care. Now I make Joey do it. Hi, Mel. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Laura. You did. Well, y'all, we're going to do some more videos tomorrow, too. I told him, I said, man, I said, that ship is big enough that we could really play Titanic on it, couldn't we? She's a lefty. Yeah, wow. Joey and I both being left-handed, we still can't sit in the same booth together. We have to sit across from each other. We don't have enough room. Got glue strings everywhere. Hey, Sydney. Well, doggone it, I hate that. Oh, we are making a birdhouse out of this coffee can. And when we get to it, we're going to glue the lid on there because you're not going to be able to take it off anyway. But that's what we're doing. We're going to make a birdhouse. I've had my little perch picked out. All right, so since the sheriff knows who I am, and we bought his mama's car, well, I have a car note now, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get me a craft room. I'll probably be in the house for a while longer. But remember me telling y'all that we were going to make a scarecrow and we were going to name it after the sheriff that we got. Remember? Okay, well, I love Chuck. We're not poking fun at him, but we are going to make us a scarecrow soon. And we're naming it Sheriff Chuck. It's what we're naming our scarecrow. And we're taking it to him. Neither one of my brothers are left-handed. So I had to adapt, and Joey did too, because it's a right-handed world. It's not made for lefties. I heard you get disability for being a left-hander, and I was like, really? We can get disability for being left-handed? I don't know what that was that fell. Could y'all imagine? Everybody would be trying to get disability for being left-handed. Oh, I am not. That is crazy. How do you go do that? No. Hi, Miss Jennifer. Thank y'all for sprinkling. Is Anthea on here? I thought I saw where it said the craft room retreat. Thank y'all for sprinkling us out. We are gaining new friends this week. We have gained new friends this week. And we keep gaining a little more every day. I'm starting to see my page grow a little more. It's like it was in a slump for a few weeks. And I didn't see any growth. I wasn't seeing any progress. Hi, Roxanne. How are you? The struggle is seriously real. It truly is. It is for real. Like when I sign my name on the back of those, it's not because of the fact that I'm trying to do like a doctor or anything. It is because it literally hurts my hands. So I've adapted to a certain signature, and ain't nobody gonna do it. From Sioux City, Iowa. Sioux City, Iowa. I've been to Iowa. I don't remember what town it was though. My uncle's mom and them lived in Iowa, and we decided, well, he was of all days for his divorce to be final, Christmas Day. So I was like, wow, what a Christmas present. I've never. So I went during the Christmas holidays, and he was like, you need to bring you some nice warm clothes. And I was like, I got clothes on. These are warm clothes. He said, no, those are not warm clothes. I'd never been in the snow, so you're not more. Look, make sure that y'all are following, because I've noticed that my followers have went down, and I wasn't understanding because I was like, seriously? I've started doing a lot more as far as like picture posts and stuff because, well, that's where I make my money. So if y'all see a lot of pictures, y'all just know Lisa's working. I'm a worker. I like to work. And this is our second one. 10, 12. It must. You are in no, you're in Iowa. So are you in California, Iowa, or on the California time? Because it should be no. You're on Central Time. Yeah. You know what, y'all? I don't think I pushed that button. I did not. How long have I been on, guys? Because we gotta hurry. Central Time. Oh, wait. Now, let's glue this real quick, because it's not going to come off. But this is the most important part of it anyway that I need you to see. The way that we're going to do this. Because I was like, how am I going to make that roof? Okay, so the roof idea, when we were walking around Walmart day before yesterday, Walmart has one of those birdhouses that have the octagon roof that comes up. And I thought, that's what I can do. Look, I have an Android phone too. Hey, Amanda. Been on 30 minutes. Okay. I still got 15. But this is the most important part. The embellishments and stuff we can do. I can do in a little bit. Thank you. You know what? I think with me being the last one, I'm pretty sure she's not so particular on the time on the late night crafting, because there was nobody after me. But I still don't want to go over. We started at 9:45, so 10:30. I don't want to go past 10:40 because I want to be able to post it. Y'all know I'm putting it on YouTube and TikTok. Okay, so now as we go around with this, with each circle, we're going to start going in and up like a cone. And what I mean by we're going to start going right on top of the other, and what we'll do is we'll go in just a little bit. So we'll start going just like this. And as we go in, and if I do it right, as we go in, it'll start coning up. Until a point. Thank you so much. Look, that Tide jug went in the garbage. I got to thinking about how difficult that possibly could have been. And I said, you know what? And when I saw that I still had this out, I said, that's what I'm doing right there. You know, something different, guys. A birdhouse, but make it in a different way. And of course, it's rustic, so. Thank you so much for those stars. I appreciate it, girl. Make sure we're still charged up. He let me know real quick we wasn't going back across the ferry this time. He says we're going to lay up, and that's what we're doing. We're not driving around. He didn't want to ride around, y'all. I like riding around and looking at all the pretty houses. When the tide is out and we had our new white truck before he wrecked it, I still get livid about that, even though I still got a car. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, just thinking about him wrecking my truck. But anyway, we could ride on the beach when we had the truck, and they have such pretty houses down there. Pretty, pretty houses. And they have this one that has it's like a grayish kind of black looking color, but it's so pretty. Now, if I had one sitting right on the beach, I'm a little skeptic, you know. I'm weird about things like that. I want to live there, but I'd have to have a house that was made out of metal that can withstand 500 miles an hour worth of wind. And they build them up on stilts and still build them out of wood. And I'm going, are they for real? You know what hurricanes do to this place. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight while I do this. And we kind of learn something new together because this is something new. I've never done it before. I keep hoping that we'll start going up. Is it going to get smaller or what, y'all? Oh, goodness. Surely so. We're fixing to have to start making it smaller somehow, putting it towards the inside. There we go. I was really amazed by that ship. I just want y'all to know that. If you have never seen a ship that big, it is really a sight to see. Because who would have, I mean, come on. Who really thinks it's that huge? Because we weren't that close to that cruise ship at all. Oh, goodness. All right, we've got to start kind of go to a little more to the inside. And Joey, he is over there, y'all. He's talking to this man. This man's not even from Texas. He was from Arkansas. And Joey's over there asking him where he gets his bait. He said, where did you find that bait at? Hey, Miss Gina. Girl, Ivy, wake up. Wake up, girl, wake up. Everybody's getting sleepy on me. When I picked to do Fun Friday to this time, that was the only time slot open, and I ganked it up because I knew if I didn't, Lord, I wouldn't have got a spot. Because babe, that's like we have to not really fight for that thing, but when it's time to get it, You better get it while the getting's good. I kind of wait until I see, who, when, what, that kind of thing. And if there's any spots left over, I try to grab one. And if it's an early spot, late night, whatever it is, just so long as I can get me a spot. Because like I said, he's over there asleep. I'm going to go over there and watch TV. He had me awake at the butt crack of dawn this morning. I said, what is wrong with you? Why are you waking me up so early? It is sleep. He didn't have to work today. What is wrong with that thing? He said, well, I slept late. He slept to 6:30. And to me, that's the butt crack of dawn. Y'all, this just rose up like it's a big old ice cream. That's awesome. See how it's closing up? It's closing up like I was hoping it would. And the closer that we get to where it's really close to being completely closed up, we'll put our hanger in it. Y'all stay up with me, stay awake. Look, I'm drinking coffee. I'm just saying. Because I knew I was going to need it. I ought to set my alarm clock for 4 o'clock in the morning and wake him up. Tell him, get up. We need to go. And then sleep all the way. Y'all, he'd turn the radio up. He'd have me awake. He and I are not right. 40 minutes. Oh, goodness. Okay. We got to finish it. We actually, again, I think I'm the last one. So I think we'll be okay. I just can't go over 59 minutes and 59 seconds because I won't be able to put it over on YouTube or TikTok. They won't accept it. That's why I keep this timer going, because I want to make sure that I stay within that time frame. I want you to know I didn't get all the tape off of that hot dog. Is it decaf? No, it ain't decaf, that's for sure. I quit drinking that mess. Between the alkaline water and the decaf, that mess was messing my stomach up along with the chemo. Yeah, you gotta watch what you do with that. I thought it would have been okay to have some of that alkaline water, but no. That mess had my stomach hurting so bad. So if you are on chemotherapy, do not, no, under no circumstances, do not drink alkaline water, because your chemo will not mix with it. All right, we are almost done, guys, with this part. I used to clean house at nighttime. That's when I done all of my stuff. My girls, when they were babies, their daddy, when him and I were together, he worked nights. And so I would spend, after I would get them to sleep, I would spend most of my night washing clothes and cleaning and just doing that kind of stuff. That's when mamas gets their or what's when I got my time when they were kids. Oh, come on now. Heavens to Betsy, Leisha. Hi, Miss Tammy. Oh, this old body that I have to live with, it battles leukemia. I We found out when I was 38 that I had chronic myelogenous leukemia, and it's the rarest form of leukemia, and it's the longest running form of leukemia. And we found out 2011, and I've been battling it ever since. We don't know how long I had it before we found out, because they say that you don't normally find out that you have it until you have a routine blood test done. There was other circumstances on why, um, how we found out. And I'm just waiting on the Lord to heal my body so I don't have to take that old chemo anymore. That's what I was telling the church that we go to, how tired I am of taking that mess. Because it's done a number on my feet. My foot hurts so bad. And I refuse to let it take me down. Not take me, but just take me down where I can't do anything. I'm one of them kind of people that I'll make myself suffer. All right, we're fixing to have to start sticking our wire here in just a few minutes. Oh, here we go. And I was so worried I wasn't going to have enough jute cord. All right. Oh, yes, I will. See, that's how they found me. Thank you for sprinkling me out. I appreciate that. That's how they found mine was, well, I'll say that they done routine checkup for other reasons, and some of the ladies that have been with me for a while, they know. We can't discuss it, but they know. Y'all ought to see the glue strings on this. Looks like a big old ice cream cone, don't it? And I want to go around it so that we actually, hot dog. I want to kind of do it this way too. Oh no. Yes, ma'am, Miss Marilyn. We sure will. Absolutely. And look, I'm going to give you a little advice on that too. I worked as an activity director assistant in a nursing home, and with our Alzheimer and dementia patients, we done music memory, old games that he would play, that kind of stuff when he was young. They don't forget that kind of stuff. It's the new stuff that they forget. But like music and stuff, when our residents would get combative, because some of them get that way, and it's hard, you know. Um, we would play their music their from when they were young. Let me say it like that. And it would just calm them down. And they were able to give them a shower. They were able to feed them. So it's a very difficult time for y'all as the family, as well as him as the patient. And my prayers will be with all of y'all, because it's not, like I said, it's not an easy situation. Yeah, they will. Thank y'all for praying for them, guys. Yeah, they will. And I am so, so sorry. And what I'm doing now is I just want to secure that in there so that it doesn't come out. I don't think I could do this if I didn't have my tongue hanging out the side of my mouth. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to go back up some. And that just secures that in there. All right. All right. We are fixing to start being able to add our other stuff. 50 minutes. Okay, we got 5. All right. Now, I do want to make sure, and I probably will go across the bottom of it with something like just around the bottom of it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take just a small piece and make a circle out of it. It doesn't have to be that big because my bird is little. And we're just going to make a circle just like that. He's snoring, y'all. He's tired. It's hard work waking me up at 6:30 in the morning. Oh goodness. Y'all know he just had a hard time doing that. Sweet little baby. it's very hard on the caregiver. My papa had dementia, and we all had to take turns when he got put in the hospital staying, because it was hard, you know, and it is hard. All right. I want to be able to give y'all an idea of what this is going to look like. And this is just a little handle that I got in Happy Mail, and it is from Hobby Lobby, the wood pile. Oh, heavens. And y'all know everything I do's got an imperfection on it. Come on now. Work for mama. Work for me. But I kind of know where to put it though now. There we go. And we'll glue that a little better. '63 is what I'm watching. Thank you, Miss Joni. Hi, Miss Connie. I'm seeing 63 on my end. Okay, so I do have this little white. It's a cabinet handle, and I want to put it on there. We are just adding all kinds of pretties. And of course it's not straight, but I can get it straight here in a little bit. And we do have to paint our bird. Because I kind of want her to sit up here somewhere. Alright, well so far this is what we have, guys. And we are going to take, and I have, this is kind of like a paint pen. I don't want it to be black. I'm going to put a little moss in it. And then I'll put a finished picture up there here in a little bit. And I'll put us a little pearl in it to use us a little egg, because I know we have got to go so that we can post this. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. I hope y'all have enjoyed all the crafters today, and we will see y'all Monday. Y'all be sweet and have a great weekend. Bye, guys.